Okay, we got another person attempting a 2018 through hike. Give us your name, trail name.
Trail name is Buck Solo.
And BUCKSOLO?
Yep, I got
Solo?
a YouTube channel, Buck Solo on the AT 2018.
Oh, okay, so you've got a YouTube channel,
yep.
And you named yourself, I assume?
Yep, been Buck for since high school, so just kind of stuck with it.
And you're going solo?
Yep, solo.
So that's how it comes about.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think you said you've watched some of our videos of hikers, so,
yep, so
you're familiar with what we're doing.
Absolutely.
How long had you had your channel?
Started about a month ago.
Okay.
Actually, videos are current through yesterday. So
oh, really? How often are you able to put up?
Almost every day.
Really?
I lucked up in Low Gap Shelter and was able to download 7 videos in an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
It was incredible.
You have Verizon?
I got Verizon, but I'm actually having better luck downloading videos in the middle of nowhere than I am in town.
Isn't that amazing?
It's incredible. Actually, I did one for stealth camping 2 nights ago, and I downloaded a 10-minute video in 7 minutes.
Isn't that amazing?
Which, if I get in town, it takes me an hour
Yeah,
and a half.
that's what I was going to say. I need to go where you're going.
Oh, it's insane.
I can't get any of mine up. All your gear working good solo?
Working great, absolutely beautiful. Got a ULA Ohm pack, which I absolutely love, and I'm hammock camping, going with got a Jackson Better bridge hammock, Mount Washington 3 underquilt, and just a Marmot just top quilt. I'm staying nice and warm, which is good.
What kind of shoes?
I got some Keen boots, which I absolutely love.
And that's working well for you?
Got some Superfeet insoles in them.
I always usually ask most of the people, do you have a time that you need to be finished by?
I got 2 weddings I have to officiate September 15th. My wife gave me 6 months and said if I go home, she's not going to let me come back out here. So I'm going to try to take advantage of all 6 months I've got if my body holds out that long.
So are you an ordained?
I'm just one of those online guys.
Okay,
okay.
Okay.
I got a couple family friends. I promised I'd be back to do a couple weddings for
Good.
them. So.
But you could go do those and come back?
If necessary, yeah.
Yeah, if necessary.
If my wife would let me, yeah, that's the big thing.
What does she think about you out here?
She thought originally I was nuts, but she actually knows better. She knows when I set my mind to something, I'm going to go for it, and she's been extremely supportive. So
are you retired or in between job? Or what?
I had to quit my job to do this, but kind of the reason that I'm 56 years old. Last picture I ever taken with my mom was 56 at my wedding. She died at 57. So if I make it to June 28th, I will have lived one day longer than my mom. So it was just, kind of got to do it.
I understand.
Yep.
What's the most challenging thing for you so far out here?
Some of the ups. Albert Hill was killer, and I think the actual worst was the approach trail.
Okay, yeah.
That was.
I usually tell people don't do it. Doesn't count.
Had to do it.
I know.
It was, I would never do it again.
Congratulations on doing it. Any words of encouragement for somebody that might be thinking about it at this time for next year?
If you're going to do it, just get out here and do it. I mean, there's days you just want to, why are you out here? But then you get around the corner, you see a view, and you know why you're out here. It's absolutely amazing.
And then Solo, you kind of walked up and got my friend's Trail Magic, got you a couple of hot dogs.
Yes, it was absolutely delicious. We got actually had Trail Magic for breakfast this morning, so this has been a great day.
Been a pretty good day.
Pretty good day. Can't argue with Trail Magic.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin, and send us a picture when you stand on that sign.
Thanks much, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
All right, we've got another hiker here. Give us your name or trail name.
My name is Wayne Garland. I go by DFib, retired paramedic.
Okay.
And I'm out of Walhalla, South Carolina, originally from Massachusetts.
How long have you been thinking about doing the hike?
Probably 7 or 8 years. I've done a lot of local hiking, day hiking, put 1,000 miles a year in. So at one point I decided it was time to try the big trail close by.
Yeah, but why particularly this year?
I retired.
Okay.
October 1st, I had to wait until I had freedom from work, and I just decided I would wait it out until I had that last day. I wanted to get my kids out of college. The last one graduated in December, so I'm on the trail.
Okay. Now, will you have anybody, friends, family, or anybody come out maybe and try to meet you on the trail? Or
actually had a group of 5 from Oconee County, South Carolina, meet me today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually did a little bit of trail magic, half of them up on the highway, and the other half came up to Sila Bald and met me, and we met on the top of the Bald and talked for a few minutes. Yeah, it was great.
That's interesting. Yeah, and then you come here, it's about a mile and a half from Sila Bald.
Came down here and found this wonderful trail magic here, and of course run back into everybody we've met along the trail.
And then, so they hiked back to their car?
They hiked back to the car at Winding Stair.
And now they're gone?
That's right.
Okay.
Back.
Will you see anybody else as far up the trail you know of that may come out and see you? Or?
I've got several people that want to join me and hike for a day or two and be out for a little while, because right now I'm about a 3-hour ride from home. So until I get above Hot Springs, I've got people that'll.
Yeah, they can come real quick.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes it really nice
Yes,
too. In
yeah.
the beginning of the trail when it's really hard,
Right.
you really need the support. But sound like you got a good support system back home anyway.
I do, and because I was originally from Massachusetts, I have a lot of friends there, and my roommates from when I went to Clemson lived mid-states, Maryland, so I have people that want to meet me all along the way.
That's
So
great.
The biggest thing is the logistically,
Getting it together.
exactly, making sure you're at the right intersection at the right time.
Yeah, I was talking earlier this morning, some people in front of you, and I strive on logistics, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. But logistics is a nightmare out here.
Yes, it is.
I mean, just trying to figure out, 5 days from now, where am I going to be? How am I going to get my food?
Exactly.
It's going to snow Wednesday. Where can I be Tuesday night? Just on and on.
To meet these people I just met, all of a sudden we were picking up 5 or 6 miles a day over what we were doing comfortably just to make sure we got to the intersection on time.
Right.
So it makes a difference. And of course, in between, we were, fighting some bad weather. So
Yeah.
it's a combination of logistics through weather, timing, and just the strength you got to get to the next station.
I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know the other guys are probably pulling out. Anything you want to share with somebody maybe that's thinking about doing it next year, or shout out to anybody before we go?
I tell you, I would recommend it to anybody. This is a life-changing experience. I don't care what you've done in your career, and people have done everything in the world that I've met along this trail, but this being out here is definitely life-changing, and I would certainly do it if you have the physical stability to do it.
I use that term lots of times. Life-changing comes out of my mouth 1,000 times if people listen to me and are around me. And I agree with you totally. And it's amazing of how many different styles of people and the background of those people you meet. It's just, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I love to hear y'all's stories.
Exactly. I love it. Now, I'm looking forward to the other 2,100 miles or whatever is in front of me.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin.
Oh, thank you very much.
Got another hiker here, sitting here, eat a hot dog. Tell us a little about yourself, your trail name or your name.
I'm Cyclops. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and just graduated school. And
Spell that so I'll make sure I spell it right.
Cyclops is C-Y. Now I'm gonna misspell it. C-Y-L. C-Y-C. There you go.
All right, you see why I ask you, huh? Well, I don't want to be the one to mess it up. So how did we decide it is, my friend?
How did Cyclops come to be?
Yeah, how did it come to be?
I was hiking with Pappy, who's 87 years old.
Yeah, we got him on the interview.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Man, Pappy is literally the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah.
And I was hiking with him for a couple days, and I kept passing him by, and he said I had this hat with a power T on it, and every time I passed him, he said the T always looked like an I, and as I was climbing up the mountains, I was like the Cyclops, and he was thinking about Odysseus, and so it was better than being called Rocky Top, and it kind of caught on. So until I do something else kind of silly or dumb, we'll stick with Cyclops.
Okay, and you just graduated out of Tennessee, University of Tennessee, and I think you said they lost in the basketball?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I had a 0 yesterday in Franklin, and went to the Lazy Hiker. It's a great place to go hang out a little bit. It's not really fun if your team loses, but
Who were they playing?
Loyola of Chicago.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But they're the Cinderella team this year.
Okay, well we got a new coach in football.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Pruitt.
Yeah, so we'll see how that works next year.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for
How long have you been thinking about doing the trail?
Years.
Years?
It took me 5 years to get my undergrad because I kept changing degrees, and I was about 2 or 3 years in, and I was really feeling burnt out, and I was thinking, you got to get the degree. I'm not dropping out. I'm going to just do this, but what do I want to do after? And I found some hikers on YouTube and some good videos, and I realized it was something I could do, and I don't know, hopefully this is the best time of my life.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're right there after college, and you don't have any commitments in front of you, so what better time to do it?
Exactly.
You're hiking by yourself. You didn't start with anyone?
I did not start with anyone. I'm alone, but you get to know people, and it's fun. I mean, there's tons of people out here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Your gear's working all well?
Everything so far. I got my most impressive piece of gear. I have a dry sack from Outdoor Research for my sleeping bag, and I've been walking in the rain with that, and that's the only thing protecting that, and it stayed dry, and I love it. That's like #1 most important thing.
I like to hear things like that. People watching this going to try to hike it next year, the year after. And I like to get gear stuff, so I appreciate that. What about your shoes? What kind of shoes you wearing?
I think the Lone Peak,
Lone Peak?
Cascadia,
Okay.
3.5, something like that.
You like them?
They haven't given me any problems. Some people I know have, what's it called? The IT band, or
Yeah,
I don't know. Stuff's like acting up, but I haven't had any problems. And the gaiters are really good too, because otherwise there's stuff keeps getting in your shoe and you gotta sit down and stop and dig it out.
Anything you're looking forward to up the trail?
I want to get into the Smokies. I'm excited. I know the weather's gonna be bad for the next couple days, but you gotta live one day at a time. And when that weather clears up, it's gonna be fantastic.
I think we got some other hikers getting ready to come down there. It's gonna get loud, it looks like. But appreciate you taking a minute out and talking to us. You want to shout out to anybody out there on YouTube or back at home?
John Z. Well, I mean, he makes his own YouTube videos.
Okay.
He's really, I think his videos are the ones that really got me into hiking. So,
Okay.
John Z. People should check them out too. So.
Okay.
Thanks for the hot dog. Thanks for the Dr. Pepper. I'm loving it.
Okay. God bless every step between here and Katahdin.
Thank you very much.